Widely expected, of course. I think the market expected it to happen at some point. I think the most surprising aspect of this relates to the timing. I think there was a sort of widespread expectation that if anything was going to happen to the UK's debt rating, it was more likely to happen after the budget. So if anything, it's come perhaps a little bit earlier than expected, but it's not wholly unsurprising.
But so you're not surprised then by how quickly gilts have bounced back?
Well, I'm not, given the reaction that we've seen to previous downgrades of significant sovereigns, high-quality sovereigns, AAAs. The US, of course, we saw yields compress very, very sharply immediately after the downgrade. And with France as well, when Moody's downgraded France in November, against Germany, we saw a not insignificant spread compression, around 40 to 15 basis points over the ensuing week. So, were this to be, had France and the US not been downgraded, and this was the first of the major AAA sovereigns to be downgraded, perhaps there would have been, I think, a bigger market reaction. But given that we've seen this happen before with the US and France, obviously the market it opened very weak this morning, but came back, and we're now at levels broadly in line with where we were on Friday.
All right. What about the Bank of England? What are you expecting from the bank now?
Well, I think we're moving. I mean, arguably, at the margin, this increases the likelihood that we will see more QE coming from the Bank of England. Although, as an aside, I must point out that the weakness we've seen in sterling in reaction to this is quite a good thing for the economy. I don't think the Bank of England will be too concerned about that. I mean, at the margin, it's helpful for the economic growth outlook. But I think we're moving towards, and you can sense that the committee is moving towards a position where they're ready to enact further QE, perhaps 50 billion or so over the next, I think a decision we'll get in the next, certainly by May, perhaps even before then.